Hi, everybody. Thanks for being part of the live broadcast. Replayers, thank you for taking time to checking out what you might have missed. And of course, anytime during the broadcast, if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. There's different ways you can reach out. You can call us, you can text us, you can send us a chat on our website. You can message us on Facebook and on Instagram. So we are live on Instagram and Facebook. Hi, Peter Trujillo. So early in the morning, thank you for being part of our live broadcast. Appreciate you so much. So if you guys already saw in the caption, and I hope that this will go ahead and start getting momentum again, we are extended to Wednesday next week, December the 20th. With much communication with the school, the administrators and the staff, they are working with us to extend it to December the 20th at 12 o'clock is the cutoff. So it gives you guys almost pretty much another weekend to shop, help fill up our whole closet, get families adopted, and also replenish everything that needs to be replenished since COVID. As you guys had mentioned, we'll go through it real quick. We work on a premise. It's called Maslow's Anarchy, which of course are things that, we have to have in order to be well-rounded and like I said, to be good and feel, have good vibes and everything. So these different things that you have to have, and we work on the very small beginnings premise, and that's just to make sure you have the basic necessities. You have something to eat, you have clothes on your back, you have a place to sleep, you have good area to to breathe, and also clothing and water. So that's what we do as far as just the basic necessities, and that's what they're only asking for. Just the basic necessities. They don't have enough of anything else. And they don't want anything else. They just want the basic necessities. So if you guys have noticed and you've seen it, we have the thing called the Get Stuff box, okay, which, of course, coincides with the whole closet, okay? So pretty much the whole closet was bare, and we started to get some things coming in. And that's the reason why, along with some conversations, that we are going to extend it. The information we'll be posting on our website and also on social media. So you will see the updates, okay? Please, guys, don't let this down. Please take advantage of this. It's very, very easy. You don't have to do it yourself. You can get people to help you. You can get people that work with you in your family. You can be coworkers making a project to go ahead and just get simple things to help these families and what they need. And let's start with the food. The food is very simple. The most you'll spend if you are going to get a family, depending on how large it is $40 or $50, and you don't have to buy everything off the top shelf. You can buy everything that's plain wrap. You can buy things that are called generic. So pretty much what it is, anything that you have, like say Surgo, that's by certified. Springfield, they're just as good as the name brands. They just put it on a different wrapper, so that way they can go ahead and give it at a lower price for everybody else in order to purchase. So we have two things here. One is the items that you can go ahead and get for ones who have a kitchen and have a stove. So if you get a family that you adopt and you want to know if they have any special needs, if they don't, then you can get things off this list added to the family. If you have a special need family that says they don't have a stove or they don't have a kitchen, then you would get stuff off this list. And of course, again, these are things that you can go ahead and get either on a sale aisle. When you walk into Food for Less, you walk into Albertsons, you walk into Ralph's, you walk into Aldi, any of these places, Vons, they all have aisles that pretty much during this holiday, Thanksgiving and Christmas, where they know it's going to be sold abundantly, things that they're going to use for Christmas meal, Thanksgiving meal, and things like that. So you can take advantage of that. And then, again, you can also go to discounters, 99 cents only, Family Dollar, the Dollar Tree. All those areas have all the stuff. It's just overstock. And so they give it at a discount. So there's no frown, nothing. It's food. So this will help out so much, not only for the Thanksgiving meal. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody on here because we're live on Facebook and Instagram. If you guys haven't done it, please tell me a favor. It takes time to set this up. It takes time to get on camera. It takes time to go ahead and do what I do. Please share this out with somebody so that way at least one person who gets to see it, many get to read it. So again, this is things that you can just go ahead and get at a discounter, and these will go ahead not only help out with the main Christmas meal, but also the extra week that they're going to be on vacation. Remember, they do not have access to breakfast or lunch. Many families are that very tight on a budget, they don't have the extra ways to go ahead and get breakfast and lunch. So a lot of them are sent to school to get lunch under the title program. So when they have that, that's the reason why we do things like this. That's the reason why, we have things like this. And with this, of course, there's a list. We'll put that on there as well. It has all the snacks and things that you can have, things they can eat, things that will hold them over till their first period, second period, things that will hold them over until they see a counselor, because a lot of them need to have a conversation. They're hungry. They haven't eaten since the night before. And they start having that conversation with things like that. And of course, all the other things that they need as well. And we'll talk about that another time. Toiletries, undergarments, deodorant, shampoo, conditioner. But right now we're trying to get through this, getting this filled up for the this event right here. So if we can continue the momentum, again, the way it's going to work is that whether you adopt a family, okay, which we're going to get into this real quick, okay, whether you adopt a family or the food, you have today until 2:30 to drop off those items, okay? If you want to do it today, if you're ready to go and you want to go ahead and get it done because they're going to be out of school, you can drop it off by 2:30, okay? And then if you want to drop off food, same thing. You can drop it off by today at 2:30, okay? For many of them, it's a normal day, and they also have winter session. Next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you can drop off at 8:30, and then the cutoff is 12. Do not go there anywhere after 12. They want to go home. They want to go to their families. They want to enjoy a little bit of their holiday. They have their own things to do. They have shopping, whatever. They can't just stand there and wait for everybody to come over. We've given us enough time to do this, and now they're extending it. Thank you so much, Banning High School, all the administrators and support staff and staff members and teachers and everybody else who's is going to step up to do this, to get everybody having a meal and getting adopted. They need to be dropped off no later than Wednesday, 12 o'clock. That's it. That's the absolute cutoff. There will be no more extensions. There will be no more breaks. We need to have this happening because it's really, really important that all the families that we have that are left get adopted. Okay, so again, when you look at the list, and there's a list of, let's see how many people we have left. And thank you to the 18 captains that adopted families. Some even adopted more than one family. So thank you so much for doing that, the 18 captains. We also have monetary donations that made donations. And we had some more. We'll go ahead and update that in a minute. Thank you for the 10 captains that stepped up and made monetary donations. We have a ways to go because we'll talk about that in a minute. So let's not jump to this real quick. It won't be long. I know you guys got things to do and help you get through this. We got a good day yesterday. I had how many phone calls? Hi, Normski. Normski, thank you for being part of our Instagram Live and Facebook. If you guys have not done it, please do me a favor. Share with one person. That way everybody gets to read it, okay? If you share it to one person and they share it to more people, that means more people get to read it, okay? Don't just look at the live. Don't just look at the story and just go on. Check it out. Stop in. Look at it. Read it. Listen to it. Because there's information in there that I take out of my day to put out here because it is a need that we have going on. And we only see my face when there's a need. So please do me a favor and do that. Okay, so when you adopt a family and you see the numbers, especially when you see the larger families, they're either 5 or 7. You don't have to do it alone, guys. You can work together. Get with your family. Get with your uncles. Get with your nephews. Make it a project. Get with your kids. Learn how to go ahead and help somebody else out. Make it your own little thing for giving somebody something that they don't have that we take for granted every day. When you see the chart, there's sizes, okay? And the reason why is all they're asking for is clothes and shoes. That's it. They're not asking for anything expensive. They're not asking for name brands. They're not asking for expensive stuff from Nordstrom's or Macy's or any of those top brands. They're asking for stuff that you can go ahead and get at your local discounter, Marshall's, Ross, DD Discounts, any of those items or places like that. You can go ahead and shop. And even sometimes you get a good deal at Kohl's. Sometimes you get a good deal at some other clothing stores that are considered like a mom and pop, and they just buy liquidating of stuff, and you can buy stuff that you can get for whatever they need. Again, this is all why there's pictures on here. Okay, some will ask for a pair of jeans, and the way how it works is family will go ahead and get a family, and they'll get a top and get a pair of pants for one of the kids. They're happy. That's all they want. They just want something that maybe their parents will never buy for them because either they don't see the fashion sense or whatever. And then, of course, they don't see what they see because especially they're a teenager or up-and-coming young adolescent trying to get into the style. And then they don't know that they can just get it for really, really cheap. So jeans, sweatshirt like this. Some don't even have this. They go to school. You can see the kids walk to school with a thin shirt, and it's really cold. I'm in my room in my office, and it's cold, okay? So can you imagine these kids who are walking to school, walking to and back, or staying after school, and they don't have a top garment, okay? So again, this, of course, anything like this will also help them out. Shoes, okay? And then, of course, the gift card. Why the gift card? So let me explain to you guys. If you guys are too busy to do this, like we already have somebody who's going to drop off today. If you're too busy to do this, you can put everything on a gift card and say, this is for family so-and-so. This is for family so-and-so. There's a guideline on the website that tells you how much for each person. So the most that everybody does is like $100, okay? When we look at the list and we see what it is, and let's say it's a large family, then we will put extra food, okay? And then, of course, when we do something like this, when we ask for monetary donations, there's a reason why we ask for monetary donations, okay? So when you have something like this, okay, seasons change, we just want your change. We don't need your dollars. We don't want your dollars. We welcome the dollars, but we don't need the dollars, okay? We rather have your change. If everybody was just go ahead and give change, whatever's in your pocket, whatever's in your car, whatever's in the bottom of your seat, or in your coin, coin contraption or whatever, or your ashtrays or, whatever, compartments, donate it. And what that does is that anything that gets offset from the families that we have, because not everybody they can only do what they can, then this will help offset by an extra gift card if there's not enough to go around. It's to go ahead and buy another piece of clothing or something that's not there. Excuse me. I've been talking all day for all week. My apologies. Okay. So again, and then of course, if it gets to be, too much, then we get the gift card from Ross or Marshall's and they can go ahead and get the garment. Okay. So that's how it works. It's well thought out process, a well thought out thing that we do. It's not just going ahead and getting a bunch of stuff that's being discounted or dropped off or overstocked or given by some large organization and passed out to everybody in the community. These are individuals. These are kids. Okay. Mind you, again, these are kids who are struggling, good students. They're doing what they're supposed to do, and they just don't have enough to get through the holiday. Why is it so special about the holiday? Again, it goes through the premise. It's a holiday. It's not a normal day where they just go ahead and have rice and beans or rice. I've been there. I've been through it with my family. It's just something about having a holiday, having the extra, having the meal, having what they see on TV, hear what they see on radio, hear on radio, what they hear from their friends or neighbors, whatever. And so they would like to have that in their household for their family. So you can still have that without breaking the bank. So that's the reason why these things like this, what we do when we talk to counselors, teachers, coaches, staff, parent support aides themselves, us, because they'll call us as well. We listen to their problems, we listen to their needs, and you'll go on there and click. Some are either multifamily. Some have special needs. Some are in the hospital. They don't have enough because they have to pay the bills. Some are multifamily, and the mom and dad are no longer in the picture. Mom is already dead, or dad is dead, or mom is the only one is the breadwinner, and she's literally out of town all the time working. And so grandma, who's an elderly lady already, should be retiring, taking care of the kids. And I'm not talking about just one kid. We're talking about like 3 kids, and just one is enough for an elderly grandma or an elderly grandfather. And so these are all the things that everybody doesn't see, they don't talk about, and what have you, because it's sad and it's depressing. And unfortunately, it's life. And for a lot of them who take the time to be humble, to say and talk to one of these individuals and say, I need help and I want my family to help. And so that way I don't have to worry about them. And that's the conversations we have. Okay. These kids shouldn't even have these kind of thoughts in their minds. And it is what it is. And they go talk to these individuals and telling them their problems and their concerns and how can somebody help. And this is why we do what we do. Okay. So I hope you guys get that whole idea and understand what we're doing and what it's all about and how successful we've been doing this since 2016. And the need keeps growing every year. We were there for everybody during COVID when nobody was around for COVID. We were there for all the other things that go on in the community when there's a need. We stepped up. And again, what's different between us and what everybody else does is that when there's a need, we're pretty much, get into action. Hi, Martha. Thanks for being part of our Facebook and Instagram broadcast. That's one of our captains right there. Thank you so much for doing that. We spring to action when someone calls and reaches out to us. Okay, so it's a nice, good feeling that we able to have a model that has worked for families when they were dislocated because of a fire. It's nice to have a model and a community that stepped up when there was something going on in regards to the teacher strike, and we were there to help them out. It's nice to have this model that works when there was COVID and everybody was just pretty much hiding pretty much in their house because of what was, they couldn't see or smell. Hey, don't get me wrong, I was scared too. But unfortunately, I'm bred a different where there's something going on and I have a good place and I have what I need and I see someone else without, I have to sit there and do something about it. And that's why I'm trying to share that premise. And so we were there helping out during COVID, and it was days that were like almost 100 degrees, 105 degrees, 110 degrees. And we were out throughout Wilmington, people living in man-made tents and tarps and broken down RVs and camper shells and things like that. And we were out there giving out food. We were giving out water because it was just unbearable. It was just so unbearable. And we would start our days and doing that, working along with Harbor Division in most of those areas because, of course, they were looking out for what was going on, and we were there to help out the other part. Again, throughout the year, again, with graduation, senior dues, prom, back to school, uniforms. Hi, Wilmington Teen Center. Thanks for being part of our live Facebook and Instagram. Talking about we extending everything thanks to the school, having faith with us, working with us, and we're extending because we want to make sure we get everybody who's left adopted. Again, thank you so much, Banning High School, for doing that because it's not easy to do these kind of things, and they know there's a need. And even LAUSD, if you guys have not noticed, even LAUSD has put out a PayPal trying to help out or trying to fundraise $113,000 or something like that, whatever the goal, $133,000 to give out gift cards to X amount of people, what have you. And that technically means giving out 4 gift cards to somebody or, either school, district, community of school, or what have you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Words mean so much to me. Thank you so much. That's my fuel. That's my fuel that keeps me doing. Because I tell you, sometimes I really want to throw in the towel. It's really, really uh, uh, a work of love. And it's, hi, GS Munchies. How are you? Thanks for being part of our live Instagram post. Getting everybody to please, please, please. If there was a, how they say, anchor that just finally, came, or a life buoy that came to save, this is it. So we were able to extend it because for whatever reason, in the last 24 hours, people started to wanting to help and give out and help others. So we need to do that. Oh, I didn't even tell you how many people are left. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, that's not good. Let me tell you how many people we have, how many families we have left. Okay, give me a second. Where you got numbers? We're almost done, guys. Don't think I'm gonna be consuming your screen. I will be getting off so you guys can have a life. Okay, here we are. Okay, so we started with. Give me a second. This time I'm prepared. Last time I was on here, I wasn't prepared. That wasn't good. Okay. I have it on my website. Why did you just go to the website? That's why it's there for you guys, and I'm not even taking my own advice. Just go to the website. All right, here we go. Okay, so as of yesterday, which I'm going to update again because I don't think we had anybody adopt yet. So as of Thursday, yesterday at 8:30 in the morning, there's always a timestamp so you guys can see it's been updated. As of yesterday, 8:30 in the morning, we have, how many do we have left? One, two, oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18 families left. Okay, so we have 18 families left. And that means out of the 18 families left, there is 108 members still need your help. Okay, so we started out with 39. We started out with 39, almost close to 200, 200 members. So almost halfway there. Okay, almost close to. Yeah, because we started with 39 and 192 members. So that's not bad considering it's a really bad time period for everybody and money's tight, what have you. So all the videos are posted up there. So if you guys want to look at videos that I've done, especially the 1 hour that tells you about every family, go check it out. You don't have to watch all of it. Like I told you, some of them are 9 minutes, some are 10 minutes. There's only one that we do every year, so you guys get familiar on the special needs and what their situations are and give you a little bit of background. Is 1 hour. Okay. Other than that, everybody else is just kind of slow. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let's go ahead and get this push. I will put, as soon as I get off of here, guys, I will put all the information out. I'll put the new flyers up so you guys can please share this out. If you guys need understanding, a little bit more clarification, let me know. Please drop the food off. Again, you don't have to break the bank. Hi, Raquel Gendry. Thanks for being part of our live Instagram, Facebook broadcast. We're going to shut down. If you missed any of this, please go ahead and go back to watch it. All the videos are also on the website. So everything that I do here shows up on the website. So if you want to check it out, you can also watch it through the website if you don't want to look for videos. Okay, because we'll have all the videos on YouTube. So we work really, really hard. I work really, really hard to make sure that information is always available. So when you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Monetary donations, again, you don't have to do a lot. Everybody just do a little bit and everything else will take care of itself. If you have the means to make a little bit more of a donation, then great. I'm happy and everybody else will appreciate it. but you don't have to break the bank, okay? So we want everybody to do just a little bit of their part, and we can do everything else. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and shut it down. And I hope to see more donations. I hope to see more stuff dropped off at school because I have communication over there. So go to the school right now, today, all the way till 2:30. And then if you're not going to do that today, you have the weekend to shop. And I want to see a bunch of bags and a bunch of boxes and a bunch of goods. Please, not for me, for the families that are going to be in need, having a Christmas, and also having the 1 week extra food. If you're going to adopt a family, same thing. Today, if you're adopted and you're ready to drop them off, today by 2:30. Otherwise, up to Wednesday next week, 12 o'clock. That's the last day. All right, guys, we'll be in touch. We're going to do this one more time or two more times, okay? All right, then. Talk to you soon.